Hello and welcome to another stream. Let's actually play this so we actually see something here. Oh, what's going on here? Am I in slow motion? I am. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Riley and Adaro. Thank you for the 50 stream streak, Riley. That has built up again quite quickly, it seems. From when it was lost a while back. But we are at Interlagos, in a rainy Interlagos, in fact. Which is not great, because rain in this game is, well, not rain, but oh well. We are going to try and struggle our way through rainy Interlagos. Looking at these times, I mean, I hope it's a bit less wet than my practice, because, yeah, we're in danger based on that. In fact, let's get out there right now and have a go here. Maybe I should load the non-esports setup, honestly, but you think that the safer setup would be better in the rain, but we'll see. Hey there, Nate. Hey, Sam. Can't find my lobby code. I mean, I don't know how it works for reserves, but for me, it's just like if I'm on the main page of the series, it's just right below the info rules, etc. Big green lobby code thing. But I don't know if it's any different with reserves and such. Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Adaro. Probably biggest streak you've had on my channel. Congratulations. I see nothing. Damn. It maybe ping one of the admins. I guess either Julian or Seong for this series. I don't know if they'll know anymore, because I mean, in theory, SimGrid should be automated, I guess, but unfortunately, I have no idea from the admin side on LMU because, well, that's a good start. Because we never did an LMU thing while I was there. So unfortunately, I do not know. Now, hopefully you get let in. I guess I could give you the lobby code, but like, if you're actually not on the entry list, I don't want to fuck that up. I certainly hope you are, but I don't know what would happen if you just entered it without, like, supposed to be there, you know? I mean, I guess it would just say no, but I would have assumed too. I don't know what else would even have to be done. Maybe I'll just send you the code, see what happens. There's probably empty spots anyway, so like... In fact, can I even... Surely I would see you on the entry list here anyway. Like, there's all these cars that I assume haven't joined. But, I guess it doesn't show you, to be honest. Okay, let's send you the code. Okay. Worst case scenario won't work. Hopefully. Because I assume 28 is like the full entry list here. Oh, the admins just shared the code anyway, lol. But yeah. I hope that works. I feel like it's not going to though. Which sucks. I think an angry email needs to be sent to Mr. Perel on your behalf. That's annoying. LMU! It's let you in? Hey! The system kind of works, I guess. I don't know. It's good enough. Also, Nate, how long is it solo race question? This race will be 1 hour long, and it is indeed solo. We will need to make a pit stop for virtual energy, and by extension fuel, or is it fuel and by extension virtual energy? I'm not sure. Should be fun. I guess the pit stop might be later into the race than last week because we're in the rain and Interlagos. I feel like we're gonna be conserving a lot of energy in Discord. I may join in a moment. Yeah, when I'll just try and drive a little bit here and then I'll join you when it flips over in a minute or two. Whoops. Doing 2.4. Oh, was that an SROL 2.4 or something else? God, I missed the what was it? Was it 6-hour guitar? Or was it 8? I don't know. Whatever the special event was the other week. I think I'm very slow. Judging about how these toads behind are moving towards me. I hate that corner. It's the way the sausage is used. I instinctively want to go that line and then I hit the sausage and get sent away. Oh, you have no assigned vehicle? Oh. I guess that... Ah, that's so stupid. Yeah, I mean, this might be more on SimGrid to be fair. Because obviously if, you know, there's enough withdrawals that you're in, well, you should be on the entry list. All these servers are just generated by SimGrid basically, is how I understand. Or, you know, race control, but it's SimGrid. So, like, it should just pull you from that list and pick you on, but... Hey, Ian. Yes, Sam is unable to get in. I guess the other question is whether, like, it shouldn't let you sign up anyway, but, like, I assume your Steam is linked to SimGrid correctly. If you've done any ACC stuff on SimGrid before, you'd have to have it when you set up. But I guess it would be race control, not Steam, wouldn't it? But either way, you wouldn't be able to sign up, probably. That doesn't even apply, probably. Oh shit. Gosh, I can hear that car behind me. So my best time is 3 seconds off the best lap set here. I'm gonna prove it here, but it could be worse.
That time was a 1:34.96.
.6 off. Yep. fine. It's not great, but like, wouldn't expect much better. Qualifying. Now, what do we want to do here? As long as you're fast in GTDs, yes, I certainly hope so. Did I even have the setup on? I probably didn't, looking at this. Is it logical to take the SQ? I think it is, right? And I should take the SR as well. Oh, it's right. Shit. Shit. Why shouldn't I take? It would be soft. Wait, is it wet or is it dry? Is there any way to see? I'm gonna suck a bay again. Why is there no information on how wet the track is? In the whole UI, it doesn't tell you, by the way. Like, no information. You're just going in blind. Because it says wet on in the HUD. It says above your head. No, it just says the word wet. That is not information that's relevant. And I can't actually come out of this to look at it. That just says wet. That doesn't tell me anything. That just tells me the session's declared wet, I assume. Question mark. Again, guessing, of course. Ah, there is no soft tire? Okay, boring. Yeah, there's a few issues with this game. It's in the black box where? Slightly wet, that's the information. That is the actual information. But that means I'm on the wrong tire for sure, so. Unless it dries out. I imagine just like doing some quality runs. Couldn't be me. Someone is out there on medium, apparently. The wet's actually gone from above my head now. Like, what's up with that? Is it dry? Well, I think this might be a situation where we're gonna have a drying track here, but I think we're expecting it to start raining, so I probably wasted a lot of time here. We should just be getting a lap in. It looks pretty dry. No spray at all, it's just like glistening. There is so much more grip than in my practice. Okay, everyone that I can see is on wet now. Yeah, I mean, part of me wants to be... This sounds all snobbish, but like... What's the point in driving in the rain in this game when I have hours? Like... Same goes for ACC, I've had to do whatever. Like... I want to drive this game more, so I did this anyway, and like, you know what, I wasn't gonna do anything else today. But like... Like, should I just skip this round? Like, there's no like point. Yes, it looks like it's raining and the grip is lower, but like, you know, you could argue that you know, if it only needs to look like the thing, then you might as well play, you know, Forza Horizon or something, right? Like, where's the line then? Because this is not a simulation of the rain. Oh, it's starting to rain now, yeah. I wasted my time. This will be my last quali lap.
23.16.
Track's probably gone already. I guess I go on a race set and just kind of practice now. Well, then boring qualifying sessions where there isn't one. That was like last Sunday's stream with the HCC race. Basically, qualifying ended after a few minutes. It's like, oh, that's just how they go. I guess that's. Oh, we're gonna try this safe first setup. I should put rain tires on. Okay. Is that not a penalty? I was way over. For quite a while. Greg, thank you for resubscribing. 24 months, jeez. Oh, I did get a penalty. Lol. Oh, do I have to, like, clear that? It seems to have cleared. Well, no, it's still there. I can't see that I have a stop and go while I am in the pit on the board. It does say in the bottom left. Amazing. Means we got a battle. Yeah, maybe. That's the other thing there. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a messed up quality that anyway, but... Good luck to you, Greg. See, if I stop and go on yes, will it not do the rest of my stop? Or do I have to, like, put that energy all the way down to 0? I don't know. Let's find out. This is now a test session. How have I lost position? I've gone down to 10th with worse conditions. Like, do I just quit? Like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I've gone down spots. Like, what's the point? Seems like it's not gonna do the rest of it. But it's not very clear in any way. Oh, was I set to no tires anyway? I probably was. Oh well, we'll never know. Drive through. Right. Should I just be qualifying? I am confused by what's going on here. Do you just keep lapping into the rain and find more grip magically? I'm really confused. I'll qualify basically last for no reason whatsoever. Unlike the only one that didn't get a qualifying position. Pretty annoying. Do I know? I mean, I'm not, there's no time to do any laps anyway. Like 4 minutes to go. Cold ass tires. Full fuel. Like, there's nothing I can do. The whole session's just over for me before I even started, apparently. Because I assumed that if it starts raining and you go 4/10 slower in Sector 1, there's no point continuing in the session, but I guess all logic goes out the door sometimes. Whatever. I was literally 6th and now I'm 10th. Like 4 people went faster in the wet than they did in the dry. Or the drier. That's just really weird. I won't get damage anyway, so that's so stupid. Like, the pole has... Fuck's sake! Well, just let me drive, please! There's nothing I can do about that, for fuck's sake. I mean, it's useless anyway, because I'm not even sure they're for the right car. I don't know if anything has changed, but these setups say they're not for this car, by the way. So I don't know if that's like a 2024 versus 2025 difference. Because is there a difference between the cars? Who knows? The game interface certainly doesn't tell you that. And then there's no wet setups anyway. So like they've done half the job on that, it seems. But I don't know. Then why does it say it's the wrong car? Like, what's wrong with these files? Is it just because I'm on a different livery or team or number, you know? Because that's dumb. But then there's no wet setups either, so I'm just like... I guess maybe the safe setup will be better in the rain? I don't know. Pit in this race? Do we not, don't we need to? Gonna run out of fuel. Unless the usage is that low. Obviously I haven't done... There's no, like... time counter, which is true of every sim, but there's no time counter for your fuel, so... I don't know. I'd love to use the Race Labs time counter, but that particular Race Labs widget does not open when I'm using LMU, so I don't know. It should be the Porsche as well. They used a Joker, I think. Start of this year. My fuel says 46 apparently, at least virtual energy. Seriously, how people can look? I've just lost half a second to myself in the Senna X. Or back actually, to be fair. But then I lose half a second again. Like, people going faster in these conditions? Bullshit. That literally doesn't make... No, I'm gonna be like over a second off on this one. How the hell are you going faster? Not even like my first lap was like any good, you know, it was just a lap. And yet it's impossible for me to even get close to it. Look, 4/10. How the heck are people going quicker? Literally no point.
3.60.
Right, I'm gonna BRB quickly. And then we'll try and race from dead last. I can not see that now. I've moved everything. There we go. Right. BRB.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I am back. Are we in the... No, I don't want to leave. It really loves to make you want to leave. It is the race, apparently. Starts in 40 seconds. Okay, let's go with a safe race. It is as much virtual energy as I can have, so let's get on the grid. We need to pit. I figured. We needed to pit last time, so... Oh, I'm not on the right tire. Can I leave? Can I leave? No? Game frozen? Okay. Oh my fucking god. We did it. So annoying. Okay. Good luck, Greg, and thank you, Riley.
Formation lap has started.
Metron's under fuel. I mean, that's not gonna be a big deal. It's a little odd. But we have to pit, so it's not really a big deal. He's gonna have a longer stop, but I mean, I ain't seen him in this race, so. Are you ghosted on the formation in this game? I actually have no idea. But also, I didn't even think... luckily, the pit lane was empty when I came in at Sebring, but we're not ghosted in the pit lane. I didn't even, like, think about that until after the race. I wish we did full formation.
Green flag, green flag.
Hello. That was messy. Yeah, ACC actually I think is like full ghosted. It's actually more ghosted than iRacing. But my question wasn't really about pit lane, it was about formation. Because ACC ghosts you in formation as well. Obviously iRacing does not. And I have no idea about this this game. No ghosting at all. No. Tell you what, the mood of the rain here is pretty cool. Like this, particularly like the cloudiness, like it feels like I can feel this day, you know, this weather. I need to get past this storm. But I have nothing.
That time was a 147.88.
Oh, hello. Well, that's that problem solved for the time being. Did I not get damage on that one? I thought I'd at least get a little bit. Oh shit. A little bit wide. Okay, I'm back up to where I felt I should qualify with 3 cars battling right in front of me that I'm catching again, so at least the frustrations of quality have been undone for now. By the way, it looks like I don't have to pit. At least, well, maybe lap 2 is too early to look at that strategy box, but it says I don't have to pit. Can I save and get all the way here? If I can make it, oh, maybe it's just not even tight, and that's why I'm trying to underpeel. I'm surprised we make it when seeing. I know it's raining, but that's a huge difference. Well, I guess it's not that huge of a difference. I forget how much longer these can go than iRacing's are currently.
9.97.
Oh my god. That line would have been good if I was in iRacing. Hello. Here, buddy. Hello. I'm also here. Right. Oh, someone was off there.
That's 141.22.
Fucking hell. Fuck. Don't immediately give it back. Okay. Yeah, the actual look of this rain, I must say, is really cool. Actually, now that there's more cars around, you know, I'm in the spray. This is really immersive, I guess is the word. I really like this actually. You know, graphics and immersion wise. It looks like it feels right, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But there's something about, I can't really put my finger on why, because I do think iRacing's Rain looks really good, but there's something about this that just, the level of immersion is just a little bit higher. I can't really put my finger on exactly what it is. Maybe it's some of the reflections in particular. But I don't know, even when I'm just can't even see the reflections in the spray, it's like something feels really right about this. I do have some damage on the rear, okay, but it doesn't let me repair it anyway, which is fine. I wasn't going to. But... I forgot about the little indicator on the right. Yeah, I figured. I mean, yeah, I've had a few bumps, so I don't even. It could have been from any of it, honestly. But I'm surprised. I would be surprised if I had nothing from everything that happened so far. Oh, that's from this lap. Yep.
Lap 139.96.
Oh shit. I thought he got loose, but then somehow had a better exit, which is really annoying. Can't really move anywhere here. I feel like I'm at least as good as or faster than all three of these cars. Maybe not that Toyota in the head of this pack, but somehow I'm last again. Nowhere near those other two. I'm just a wiggle in the penultimate corner, or, you know, last proper corner. Hello, like, that's so I moved the brake bias forward. Am I like going crazy? The rears lock more when I put the bias forward. Let's go more extreme then.
Time 140.30.
Nah, I got nothing now. I'm 5/10 up in the first few corners, but losing huge amounts of time at the same time. Love it. It's that point in like rain conditions changing where like I'm like, oh wow, I'm like a second faster, but everyone else gains more, and it's like, oh. And the only way to find the time is just to send it and hope it grips. But it doesn't. That Toyota ahead is getting out, unfortunately. I hate that curb. I feel like I just can't get it to turn in those supposed to be corners. Like, I put all the wheel in, I go like 1 mile an hour and it just doesn't turn. Hey Bear, thank you for the reset. Some Spinala. Almost had a few of those in these rainy conditions, but I have survived so far. Thanks so much for the reset.
That time was a 1:38.18.
Shit. Yeah, I felt like I was taking the same line as the guy ahead, but like that right-hander, it just didn't turn and his car did. And then I lost a whole second, apparently. Does this game leave a gap between classes on the starts? That would be cool if it does. I have actually done a start in a GC car, but I can't remember. Hello D. Looks wet. It is.
1:36.97.
Oh, looks like beef. Oh, come on, what an awkward spot this is. Ah, okay, well. Fun race. I really felt like that was my fault when he slams on the brakes early, but I should have anticipated it. It's just annoying that I can get absolutely barged around on the first few laps and then it's me that's the villain still somehow. So annoying. Okay, now we gotta go now, mate. I'm sorry. What's the point now? What are we doing? I should let Rest go up front. I don't deserve to be up front. That's why the leader's 35 seconds ahead after 20 minutes. Oh dear. You've been good. I'm not sure. I punted someone.
138.42.
Please, like it's not going anywhere. Oh, look at the guy behind. All over us. I need to find a way through in this traffic. If not before. Like, I'm literally on him every slow corner. Possibly from the damage that I gave him. But I did also get damage from that.
Lap 137.42.
There we go. That's all I was at. Yeah, but just a brand new problem with a whole entire fucking field that's left in the race behind me. Why am I wipers off? No, that's headlights. They made headlights required in rain. That's good. I don't think that was the case in Factor 2. Always find it weird people would drive around in the rain with no lights on. It's like, have you ever like been on the road in real life? Like even just as a passenger? You want your headlights on. Like if only so that people see you, right? Especially like a prototype. Like you want these GTs to see you. Turn on your fucking headlight.
36.67.
Okay, that's not the line. Before tagging me. I once get a penalty in Tractor EU. Oh my god. For a driver who did the Takumi in ACC. If you turn off your headlights in ACC, like in Factor 2 it was at least quite like it's not that many corners before you get disqualified basically, but in ACC it says please turn on headlights, 2 laps remaining. 2 laps is a long time to be driving in pitch black. So this guy was turning the headlights off, you know, at the end of straights before the braking zones to, you know, disappear. And yes, while there is technically no specific rule against that, it's clearly nefarious tactics, as iRacing would put it. But yeah, I've seen that actually employed in sim racing, which is rather funny. Yeah, like that move, like you can't do it and know you're gonna and think you're really gonna get away with it. Like it's so stupid. Oh, Greg, no! Oh, we're about to battle Greg, and oh no, he's spinning around. For context, Jarno Opmeer in a recent league race in the F1 game dived into the pits at the end of a race at Silverstone. Because even with the rather early pit speed limit at Silverstone, I think because it was raining, it still worked out that he grabbed the win by, I think it was a few thousandths from like P4 in just the final corners of the race. Which is rather funny. And, you know, as I always say with these things, like, I can't say I don't applaud the effort and ingenuity of trying it. But, yeah, he got penalized, so lol. This Ferrari is unfortunately still faster than me, even though I've got clean air now, so that's somewhat concerning. I'll probably turn my motor map up to I don't know if that's... It's not getting to 100%, but... Oh shit, well, there goes the position.
That time was a 1:35.94.
Try to get to my motor map! That's what I'm trying to do! Fuck, wrong thing. Ah, he's got it here anyway. No, just nothing. What did I say? Did I say Ferrari or Aston? Don't know how I got that wrong. Hey, Sandalo. Circus Interlagos weather, yep, basically. I feel like at times I felt like I'm gunning for P4 in this race, but it just keeps seeming so much further away. Like, I just can't drive. And this Aston's randomly mega quick, even though I don't know where they were at the start. They just appeared from nowhere. Almost no point even look. I mean, what's going on here? You see how good of a run I got, but it's gone. Like, that's not right. Doesn't make any sense. If the BOP in this game is annoying as real life BOP for this series, then it's, yeah, quite annoying. And what's funny is obviously it's like, it's equally bad but just different, because like the Aston's really quick, like what? Min weight, max power. Surely that's a reason for it to be slow in the wet, because that doesn't sound good to drive at all. In the rain. Marcus, thank you for following. Welcome in.
Time 1:35.69.
How do you join the game where you host a race? Well, this race is a league race hosted by track.eu. That's TRACC.eu, which is, I think, is a pretty good league. They typically do ACC, but they're beginning what will probably be a migration to LMU. I used to be on staff there, so I'm slightly biased. I'm not anymore, though. This league is called Continental Circus, and you can find it on SimGrid or Race Control. It is fully, like it is full, but like a lot of people drop out each week, so and unfortunately Sam in chat was unable to get into the race even as a reserve driver, but you should be able to get in as a reserve driver. The Continental Circus is the lead. Thank you for the hydrate. I would try and do that on the straight, but honestly, I have not. It's quite a struggle here. Julian said he'll fix it. Unironically, I think you probably may actually contact David Perel. Don't listen to D. You can't trust her. Don't fall for her tricks. Oh, we're halfway. I'm not catching Law in the Toyota. I kind of hoped I would, but... Still looking like no pit stop. According to the strategy box, so I will trust that. Oh god, yeah, I just looked at my virtual energy. It's still like over half full, so yeah, no, that's comfortable. Fuel is even over half full. Didn't even start with a full tank. Cool. What did you say? Find the league. You can either sign up on SimGrid, the simgrid.com, I think is the website, or it should be in the race control, like the LMU race control stuff, if you're familiar with that. I assume it appears in both, but I'm not too familiar with it. I just signed up on something. Etron might be trouble. Yeah, 47%, but he started with 90, so I think that's okay, right? I'm not able to do the math while driving, but you have to be a specific rank. I don't think so. I've not done any official racing in this game, so I'm gonna assume no. Oh shit. But, you know, obviously, you know, make sure you are, you know, reasonably competent at driving the game. Like, you don't have to be, like, fast or the best driver or anything, but make sure you're safe and consistent, that sort of thing. Mistakes happen, but, you know, I assume you are already familiar with the game and such, so. 16 hours, fair. I don't know how much other sim racing you've done, but yeah, assuming you're, you know, not a danger on track, I'm sure you will be welcome. There is stewarding and stuff, like post-race stewarding, so, you know, if you do take someone out or something, you may be penalized, so keep that in mind. But it's pretty neat community track. I have enjoyed my time there. They run some VTuber leagues specifically, which is how I got involved there, and why I ended up on staff there. But you know, this league's open to anyone. This isn't a VTuber thing. There will be a VTuber LMU league in the future. I think starting next year. They're gonna do one more season of ACC for VTrack and then move on to LMU. And I may have just talked through all the ads, so whoops.
Lap 136.09.
We're keeping up with this Aston at this point. Like, he's not getting away. And I think that's partially traffic, but it's also not like we're super slow. I need to come down on this map though. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't really have a set it and forget it map here, but honestly I kind of prefer that. Well, that's very wide from the Aston. Not sure which way to go there. Okay, that Aston's pulled away a bunch right there.
6.56.
I love it when you're better through traffic than someone, but the last bit of traffic happens to fall better for them, and then the result is that they get clear of you, even though you were clearly better through traffic but just didn't have a chance to get past. And then they have a little bit of clear air on you again, and it's not like you can just go in for a move into the next opportunity. You get kind of stuck where you were before the traffic, probably. Which in this case is a little way back. At least this traffic's been a full worse from, I think. Assuming I can... Oh shit. Not lock up for one, but also just zoom by on the straight maybe. Lexus is in formation. Ooh. I didn't really gain anything. This guy's pushing around. We've caught Law a bit actually. So that's just ebb and flow of the timing, but seems like we're catching him a bit. Oh shit. Wait, will the GT3s might have to fit in this, right? Which is kind of funny, because they go shorter than the hypercars, right? So they might actually have to pit, even with the rain. Maybe it's a saving race, so then that'd be interesting. Jeez. And back up to the 9.5 to the Law, so that's not that much. I think it has come down a bit. This lap is slow though. Don't really know, I'm never really sure if conditions are changing much though, so... Oh shit. Oh, come on. Random understeer. Yeah, well... If people voted for LMU without testing it, then... Why?
That time was a 136.9.
I was low-key surprised when LMU sort of got the vote. Like, I see the issues with doing it in iRacing. You know, I understand why LMU may be preferred, but also I don't really know many VTubers that actively race LMU. You know, whereas we have loads doing iRacing now. Like I feel like iRacing VTrack would take off, but we have LMU VTrack. There is also the fact that since VTrack started, well, firstly in Race Room, but then ATC, LMU is the logical next step, because it doesn't, those that aren't willing to pay subscriptions, LMU is at least playable without a subscription. Still lose your custom liveries, but that was always I would never have wanted to move VTrack to iRacing, because, like, you know, prior to ACC dying and all that, like, because it got to the point where VTrack is kind of there's some exceptions, but a lot of the people doing VTrack are people that don't do iRacing, right? So if you switch it to iRacing, you basically kick out the entire current clientele of the league, which is a bit of a dick move. You can't really do that. But then again, the reason why a lot of people left is because they wanted to do more iRacing, so it's like catch-22 on pleasing people. Unfortunately, well, that's how pleasing people works. You can't do it to everyone. Well, yeah. Do a revote. Well, I feel like, you know, we're talking about late 2026 or 2027. Like, if VTrack launches in LMU and has decent number of signups across the two classes, then that's fine. And they're not gonna do a revote, I think. I doubt Julian would consider it unless there was, like, no show-ups. There was a point where ACC VTrack was really striding, and we tried a whole bunch of different formats and stuff, which didn't really work. But then we went back to the old format, and then it grew again. It was like, oh, okay. Yes. What was even the factor there? I don't even know. I think I just don't know how to run a league, but running a VTuber league is even more specific than that. Because I always felt that part of it should be the show of it, right? So if you look at stuff like, you know, they recently, I think it started in F1, but now they're doing iRacing 1, the Creator Series, right? Where it's all these streamers and such. The focus on that is just, it's more about the fun of it and the silliness of it than it being a competitive slash serious slash functional league, which is often what people didn't want from VTrack. I think what I want there is different to what many drivers in VTrack wanted. I think VTuber racing should lean towards pro wrestling. I remember me and, like, I took out Lith at Charlotte in the SRX league. Which I'm still proud that I put on, but it was not exactly well loved. I took out Lith, which was like a genuine, like, error on my part. Fucked his race. Not mine, it really. But then we were memeing on Twitter afterwards. Lith photoshopped one of the yellow barrels you get at pit lane entry into my cockpit to replace me, my driver, I should say. And that was my Twitter banner for, like, that's part of a year. What's that? You wanna know what pro wrestling is, D? You never heard of it? people would have to be heels, whatever that is. And also the opposite of heel, which I forget. Is heel the bad guy? Heel is the bad guy, right? Like the villain. Yes, Reska. Thank you, D. What's the name of the opposite of heel? The good guy. Because I can't remember it, but I swear it sounds like it should be the villain's name. I mean, heel just makes like no sense without any context to why it was called that. Face. Okay, that's not what I was thinking at all, but like, I never even knew that was short for baby face. I've just known face. Heel and face, like that's so weird. I guess there's a story behind the words, but I'm like, what? I'm not wrestling pilled enough. I have lost a lot of time to that, Aston. We are still catching lore a little, but we're gonna run out of time now. Especially if I drive off the track. Ooh, get back on. No track limits, let's go. I'm 5, like 6, 7 turns down, but felt like I did not take much carriage or anything. I knew I was clear, it's fine. I feel like I'm really slow right now. Not really sure why. I think there might be a battle for P4 between the two cars ahead before the end of this, so hopefully that brings me back into play a little bit. Maybe we can pick up some scraps, but... Oh, fuck. It like feels like it's slowing down enough, and then you get to the corner and it's like, nope. The last phase of the braking zone just doesn't happen. Oh. Oh, goodbye. Probably should have dived, but I have no confidence. Okay, I really should have dived. Oh, that's Nimbus as well. That's one of the Brazilian racing VTubers. I believe they are, well, I know they are live right now with this race as well. He finished P2 last round. He's not having a good day this round. Home race from in the league. Oh, there was someone off there. Shit, that was Aston. I mean, that's good, I guess, but also it means that now I will probably not catch law, so...
That time was a 1:30.36.
Less than 5 seconds now, but there's 12 minutes to go and I don't see myself making all that up. I'm more likely to be caught by the other guy. He's 6 seconds behind. I might be able to keep it actually. We'll see. Long way to go. Oh, Alex, I did a bit of a dive on there. Thankfully, it's someone very experienced. I met Alex when I was in Canada earlier this year. He popped to the Anime North convention and met us. What was funny is that Frankie, near the end of the day, would start looking back at a stand he was at to buy a figure, and then he's like, "Oh no, they've sold it. I was gonna come back and get that. I should have bought it earlier," sort of thing. But then we realized, like, Alex was like, "Oh wait, you were buying such and such," and Frankie's like, "Yeah," and Alex is like, "Oh, I bought that." At least showed a bit. Quite funny. Unfortunate for Frankie, but quite funny. These tires feel more worn than this suggests.
That time was a 1:37.84.
No! One of those silly low speed slides that you don't feel. Whoa! Oh, it feels awful right now. Yeah, I've lost time to lower, so that's great. I think the dream of P4 has definitely gone at this point, but keeping P5 will be the hard part here. Oh, I'm struggling. I don't know why though. "10 minutes to go." You got 10 minutes to go. The tires are slightly... Yeah, those temps, right? 30... I mean, that can't be surface temps, right? Those are so low.
That time was a 1:38.47.
There's a lot of traffic up ahead. And yet, I have not gained on lore at all. Aston isn't catching though, so that's good for me. Mate in the chat. I feel like in-game chat is not permitted, but... Okay, I'm gaining on lore as he goes through this traffic, but I've still got to go through it myself, so... I'm not gaining enough. Probably not even gonna get those left eye until Senate S, which is not good. Why is there no medium wiper setting?
38.20.
Oh shit! Law's off. We're getting the spot. No way. Oh, these Lexuses have been glued to each other the whole race. Yeah. I was thinking I'd lift in there to get ready to dive between them, but then he gave me the room anyway. Alright. Okay. In fact, he's gone as well. He's towed. Lord's towed. He's gone. Ooh. Right. Still 6 seconds to the Aston behind. I should be able to keep that, but we just gotta keep it on the shiny stuff for the next 7 or 8 minutes. Don't go wide.
Lap 1:38.84.
Five minutes to make that potato salad. 5 minutes. Hey there, comrade. Welcome in. Last 5 minutes of this L'Ultimate race. That's French for the multimate.
Lap 1:36.93.
Oh shit, the GT3s have started racing. Oh, excuse me, the LM GT3 is a completely different category. They should have named that class GTLM, because that wouldn't be confusing. It is GT. Both halves of Disca. And I haven't seen the real Disca in some time. His roommate. Need to do another Porsche race with Disca at some point. Busy on excursion. I read that as like exorcism at first. Not sure if that's more fitting. Where's my snooze ads button? There it is.
That time was a 1:37.47.
Execution! Oh no. So 5.7, 6 seconds to the guy behind. I think we will keep this, but Bit of a shame to have a nose stopper. I kind of want to learn, you know, the ins and outs of such things in LMU. Almost at Irison, lol. I did do a pit stop last week, but just a solid hour of driving this time with the rain and Interlagosness. Oh, don't do that.
Lap 130, 7.14.
1 minute. We might get one more lap out of this, we'll see. Oh, we definitely will. Yeah, comfortably. Jeez. He's just crossed the line while I was on that braking zone, so... Yeah, we'll have one more. Even though we will cross the line with 0. Etron is going to be close, but absolutely fine on fuel. 4% virtual energy. Well, I don't know about fuel to be fair, but virtual energy, 4%. Let's time that. He's calculated that perfectly. I mean, you could have still had 100% virtual energy, but just taken less fuel, but still. And he has finished the race. And now 7 seconds to the car behind, 21 to the car ahead. I think I caught the car ahead a little bit in these dying stages, but the gap was so much that it was never going to be overcome anyway. Unless he like crashes significantly right now. Oh shit, I went into neutral. And Chaehyun gets a P2. Off the back of their win last time out, so that's a good result for the championship effort there. With now 3 rounds to go. I don't know if we get a drop round in this, I feel like we should, but I haven't read it. Cool! P4, that is decent. Especially because I started like P10 or something, so I'll definitely take that. That is probably the best that's possible. Chaehyun, just get me out of here. Nice P2, that was a very quick raid. Barely got over the line myself there. That was, I don't know how it was for you, Shay, but I mean, at some points it felt fine, some points it was a struggle. But I had laps where I just felt like I couldn't drive. Oh. And then some laps that I could. Yeah, only 8 like finishers in the, ahead of the GTs. Cosmo being 1 lap down, so 7 on lead lap, and I was 4th. Unfortunately, Greg had a not so good race. Still lead lap, but unfortunate. They ended up back there. I clearly sucked. I mean, you are P2. Well, yeah, the gap is quite big. Etron is just ridiculous. The fact that he actually had a calculated... I hope you wasn't... How do I read the chat? Like, do I just not get to see what that says? Oh, that is a button. Hope you wasn't preparing to kill me. Well, clearly not. I'll let you by. So, let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, I mean, Etron is just one of them stupidly fast people, so what can you do? The fact that he under-energied, but it was like clearly it was an accurate calculation of how much energy and fuel he'd need for the race. It's like, oh wow, okay. I probably had too much fuel on board. I didn't even consider we didn't have to stop in that. I thought we'd have to stop. Oh dear. Okay, let's have a look at what happened. This is when I was already behind. How do I get swingman here? Well, please let me, okay. That's clearly afterwards. That's probably before. No. Yeah, this is it. This is the moment. It's annoying that I fucked up because like I played it so well too. Like they're battling. There's a dive and a bit of a block as well, a bit of contact. I'm like, okay, well, I know I'm gonna pass one of them on the exit here. I do. And then I'm in a bit of an awkward spot because I kind of have to try and pass this guy to keep the guy behind. But I just drove into him, so. It was a little bit early, but I mean, I guess that's where they break, so. I was also kind of waiting for them to go back over because they moved. I moved left. I should have just gone more left, I guess, but. I thought they would go back to the right, but there wasn't much more room there anyway. Where even is... How is that car classed ahead still? Yeah, pretty sizable hit to the front, which is not great for them. And I let them back through. Is that a profile picture of Max Verstappen? Wow. Hey Nimbus. It was okay. Qualifying was frustrating because it seems like you go faster in the wet in this, which I assumed wasn't the case, but I guess it is. Question mark. So, and yeah, I saw you were kind of down the order a bit, so I assume you didn't have a great race, which is a shame. And yeah, Nate, it was a good recovery from the start position. Like, where did I actually start? That's practice? Is that practice? Or is that just wrong? No, it's not practice. Is this all just the race? Yes. Why didn't it say where I... Oh, there we go. Yeah, started 10th, so I mean... To finish 4th is pretty good. In fact, what happened on this start? Because this was actually a bit hectic. In fact, let's look at Nimbus's start, because I'm curious. That will be this car, I believe. You knew I'd be okay. I mean, there's no guarantee. That touch yes gonna be too. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Oh, don't tell me it's prototypes. Oh, yeah. See, that was an awful mess from everyone here. Like, what's going on with this? Who is this? Yeah, I wonder if that kind of... Because the Aston probably had to... Like, you're already like 3 wide basically, and then Aston has to go around, but then... that's yeah, annoying for you, Nimbus, that's a shame. Let's see what happens to Che. Real defensive on the Porsche. Bank of Scotland? What Jordan R livery? That didn't look like a touch, but there was nothing if there was. Then they touch. I mean, they're already like crashing before you get there, so. Like, it's quite cyber. Lol, 397 number. Yeah, I don't think you even hit them, but yeah, they're already crashing regardless. So not much you can do. That was Greg I passed on the outside there. What was this? I didn't really know what was going on here. Yeah, Greg send. That's a big send from Greg. Oh, whoops. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that was a really early break even that Aston, which is why that happened really. And we are kind of 3 wide. Oh shit! What did I do there? Whoops. My bad. So there's a bit of a, like, it's not really a touch. Man. But the Aston then drifts wide. Which kind of hits me. I kind of... That's... like, don't get me wrong here, but I am kind of... At this point, I'm like, I am sticking this out. I don't like the fact that... You know, I don't even know what's going on my inside because I don't know, I can't see shit. But at this point, I'm like, no, I'm sticking it in. I'm not letting you get clear here. I'm not yielding. So I make sure I stay there. But then the Aston trying to fight me kind of completely drives into Greg, spins himself. And that's where the Ferrari that was Ferrari Aston. Oh, this was the Aston that caught me. No wonder they were the P2 qualifier. That explains why they were so quick and why they were behind me. That happened. Okay. And then I get the cool. I mean, it's only really because I had a bit of a better exit because of the curve, but I get the Verstappen looking move on Greg, which is quite good. So that's 3 spots in the first few corners. And this Aston... The first part of this race was really good. Like, I felt like I had pretty good pace. Because, yeah, I was stuck behind this Aston on the first lap. Oh, then this spin. In fact, I want to watch my first pass on Law. Because I think that was actually pretty good. Lap down, Aston almost snapped into me. I don't really mind the fact to get T-boned. I mean, you're so pulled. Thing is, I mean, maybe you don't want to think about it, but I'm like, how many wins does Etron need to beat you in the championship? You must still be leading it, right? How many more P2s? There's only 3 rounds to go. Do we get a drop round? In that case, it's basically 2 to go. Fastest fire. Is there a point for that? I guess that helps. Yeah, but Etron didn't finish second last time. He finished like 6th. Seventh, yeah. So like you certainly still lead the championship. So you're in a good spot. I think I need to. Some maths needs to be done, but hey, you're in a good spot with that P2. This was hectic. I wish this could have lasted longer. It's quite fun. But I do find racing these cars quite fun. Like it's pretty. You can get pretty aggressive as well. Like this guy kind of starts squeezing me, and it's like, like the thing is, it's if you do that to me, I'm more likely to go for the move. Like with the run I had, I was probably gonna go for the move anyway, right? But like, if you start squeezing me, it's like, no, I'm definitely going for this one. And that's where I got the damage. I thought I'd get a 2-for-1 here with the push, but it didn't quite work out. I even got a bit of a switchback on him too here. They brush me as they try and squeeze me out, but I'm still there still. Get right up alongside. I wish I was more confident on the brakes, even in the dry in this game. Bit of a bump. And again. Run out of road and then I lose the other spot that I just got. That was a bit of a shame. Okay, good run here as well. But I'm just not as confident on the brakes. Yeah, not sure if that's more on me, but I felt like that's just door banging. He gets by not long after anyway. Even though I was fast enough to pass him like twice, like he's already ahead of me now. So that's and then yeah, then we get to the point where I think this is after the incident, but now I am stuck behind this guy. Where was the send I did that didn't work? Must have been here. Once again, I get alongside. It's like earlier, same car. I'm a bit further back though, but this time I try and be aggressive on the brakes. But I just slide all the way wide and then just get cut off here, which is fair. I get back alongside. Bit of door bagging again. I did a lot of door bagging in this race. And I think about the dive here, but I mean, he's covering it off anyway. And I've just failed it a lot before. But yeah, interesting race, some interesting battles, and frustrating moments, but we survived the rain reasonably well. I should look for someone to raid as well now. Let's have a look. Who we got? Is Liz still live? I assume that qualifier race has ended. No, it appears to still be live. God, that's a long... There's still half an hour of this race. What the fuck? How's Blanny doing? Blanny is in this esportsy race, I believe. I know Blanny wasn't feeling very confident for the race. So no one is expecting to beat the 10k, 9k drivers in the race, but this is Lith is watching a qualifier race for the Sim Gaming Expo competition in Chicago, which Blanny is going to, so was able to qualify for this. I don't see Blanny on the scoreboard though, so I don't really know where Blanny is if he's running. But we're gonna head over there anyway and see what's going on. So let's raid Lith. And I'll catch you tomorrow. A bit of a longer stream tomorrow. I'm going to do NIS at the Glen at 3 p.m. UK time. And I'm probably going to have to... I'll probably stay live and do some other bits in between. Maybe something silly like Draft Master or Rain Master. And then at like 7 p.m, I think it is, I'll be doing the Samantha Tan Racing community event. It's Solstices versus BMW M4 GT3s. Yes. The catch there is that the M4s have to pit every lap. Their fuel is going to be limited, so they have to pit every lap. The Solstices are, well, they're not going to stop at all. So that should be interesting. I'll be driving an M4. I'm going to be making a lot of pit stops. Yeah, a few people we know. Obviously, Ruby is hosting it. I think Kat's going to be there. I think Kohai's going to be there. A few others. So should be fun. So I'll see you there for that stream tomorrow. I will catch you next time.